Yummy. Yummy.
Now, it's time for The Guys Next Door. Brought to you by Picture Rocks Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing. With Ron Arenas and Pastor John McClain.
This is Welcome Next Door. I'm your host, Ron Arenas, with my
Picture Rocks Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing. I'm your host, Ron Arenas, with my co-host, Pastor John McClain.
Yes, sir. Happy to be back.
Yeah. You were missing last week. We sent out a search party.
I was missing. It's kind of like so many holiday special, but I'm here now. Even though we're lost, but now I'm still got New Year around the corner.
That's a good thing.
Still in the air.
Yeah.
And you as well. You made it back safely from your tour around Bay Tucson.
Except for you real busy people.
Did it successfully.
Actually, I want to thank you and the guests we have today.
1 million of the 3. I don't know if you guys have 277,000 people. The rest of us are enjoying. Congratulations.
Our wives don't get days off. We do not get days off.
Well, this week we have one of our sponsors and good friends, Garrett from Steam Concepts. That you're hearing right now is Will Pena. You can move your mic down a little bit if you want. You can get comfortable there.
Thanks for having me on again,
guys.
guys.
Take off your shoes. Make yourself at home, man. This is your place now. Well, good. Yeah, we got a cot in the back for you.
Hey, look forward to the new year
now.
That's right. Don't tell Matt. This is our last show of the year.
Wow.
So, Garrett, tell us a little bit about Steam Concepts.
Didn't it?
Yeah,
Steam Concepts, locally owned and operated.
We've talked about so much and restoration company.
This year. Been in business for 27 years now.
We've had you on the show,
and like I said,
5 or 6 times. We've kind of discussed a lot of different things, but I feel like probably of all the shows we've had, this is going to be a really quite a special one because you've done a
people
lot
working for them.
This year that we can kind of go over,
I think it's
and then going into the end of this year, it's like you really
that's
ratcheted it up.
Yeah, that is wild.
That makes sense because I mean, it's wild. I think we somehow brain synced, even though we are the worst prepared host of a radio show in the world. People that are around I was just thinking, I can see in your radio or your I think we initially met at ICS, the videos that you guys have been posting the food giveaway, like Matt did, like even more than kind of the network vehicles, the line of vehicles, like without me kind of just coming kind of like you too much. You speak to some of how proud and excited what your he is like where Tucson now, how blessed he feels, and the sentiment of Thanksgiving, how grateful he is was like for where you guys are now. And it was just it was cool watching that video of him walking, just showing all these
with us
this
in a
fleet
really,
of vehicles you guys have,
to
and
begin
like
the year
all the operations you guys do.
We really wanted
so
to
I speak to that a little bit of kind of like
wanted to concentrate.
This is when we were founded, and then kind of this is the journey to where we are now, which I'm saying 108 employees.
We got involved in
magnificent. It's like you're saying, locally owned organization. But if you didn't know any better, you would think that was one of the big boxes, just like any of the others.
Toy giveaway with Milagro and El Barrio
started it with
where we were able to give over 4,000 toys to over 2,000 kids. And it was.
I saw some pictures and videos. It was incredible.
It was amazing.
Definitely had its ups and downs.
I invited some people out. just to kind of witness.
I've been with the company for 7 years
to help out,
and just in the 7 years that I've been, we grow.
What it's
like. It's been awesome.
And let me tell you, man, a couple of those people that I invited.
And you're saying that lately, just in the last month, you've really picked up.
Seeing the kids,
and a lot of business.
Even this last week, we've been,
everybody come together and
slower time typically.
Really,
we've been
around the holiday season.
Unless it gets really, really cold and pipes start freezing.
I mean, that's good for both of us. Kind of what Ron was saying, from what I could see from the pictures or video. We're not talking about them right now. Yet it was still kind of a humble affair.
Really nice.
But
but you guys still do
paint a
division that still does carpet cleaning also.
The carpet and tile and grout cleaning, they get really busy during this time of year. Just
this event,
with all the holidays coming
17 years old.
Everyone wants their
they've been doing it a while. Steve Nunez,
he's been doing it for their family.
Bring their family in.
Wow, okay. You guys do a lot in the community also. I know Matt's talked about it before, but can you tell us a little bit
going on for so long?
What you guys do in the community, and especially this time of year, you have a big event.
Yeah, we always do Toys for Tots every year.
So really, a lot of it was
a couple other local real
we didn't have all those same contacts.
They always have a big event that they provide a bunch of toys for us.
Yeah, they collect a lot of toys.
They do.
The real estate agents come
on this. When he asked me to join him,
amazing every year. I'm surprised, and just
we just went
head
on with
year
it, we talked to people.
Stops.
I mean, our community
every
is so
Thursday
great.
we're doing a stop
and
in
I know
our
you guys have dealt with
office,
this
which is
community for a long time as
55,
well.
75
People just
South
step
Alton.
up.
And from 5 to 7 where we do tots.
You never really know
people can bring
how the
toys.
event's going to go until
last week
you're
we
there.
got we filled up the whole box.
Let me tell you, it was
so
it just smooth.
It's been nice.
And
like a whole box truck
was having
or
a good time.
No, just a whole box.
A big box.
But we do this up until usually like
really
the middle of December 17th, 18th.
Give them hope. Give them joy.
Last year, I think we had
show them love. It was awesome.
Yeah,
it seems like literally Steve was out knocking on doors.
He was
going kind of business to business, and I mean, it was people that he knew, his contacts that he had.
I know when we sat down with Matt Ron
all over Tucson,
he was really gushing over this. Like it really meant a lot to him.
It's a
Like
passion.
It was really like it was one step away from here and talking about it because it really was something that meant a lot to him, and it seemed like it's a fabric of Steamy Concept.
All the drop-offs.
So I guess speak to that a little bit as far as the testimony of the
he got it together. He did an amazing
no, I mean
job.
it's a whole company thing. I mean, we're all posting, we're all asking our friends and family to come.
Can't blame him.
Yeah,
the morning of, I was getting texts from him at 3 a.m.
Oh, say 10 years.
He was pumped. He was ready.
Yeah, he was ready. And
I think last year was our biggest year that we've ever had. So it keeps growing, and we want to keep growing it. But it is definitely something special for all of us.
He slept in.
I slept in a bit. I always 6 o'clock. It was awesome.
Cleared out your eyes. Did he really text me at 3 o'clock in the morning? Oh, just Steamy for 7 years now. So
no, it was
what
great.
you've already seen in some kind of
the toy drives that we had,
success stories, or some of the kind of the tearjerk stories.
Probably just at my location,
being with this program.
Anywhere between 2 and 300.
Every year we go and drop them off
and
at their drop off, and every single year it's just met
a lot of
open arms. They're so surprised at how many toys we bring. We, like you said, Ron, we actually bring a box.
Yes, but let me tell you.
Oh, wow. So, that's kind of our goal, is always have a box truck of toys.
Yes. Somebody was paying him to be there.
Buddy the Tank.
Yeah, it was amazing. When Buddy walked in, I about lost.
How do they distribute them?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was one of those.
Unfortunately, I don't get to see.
Yeah, if you guys want to know the inside joke,
I
we're gonna have to
really
go to
wish
Tucson Package Ship
I mean,
Facebook page to see the Buddy the Elf.
I wonder. That'd be something to find out.
Yeah,
I guess to speak more to kind of the culture of Steamy
tell us a little bit about
as a whole.
Christmas and Will Peña's
This is one Toys for Tots, one of the big things you guys do to help the
Well,
community.
I come from a
to
pretty
some of
large
the other
family.
things that you say were a fabric of the Steamy Concepts culture.
Yeah, we do a lot of stuff.
We got together at
in
my
the community
sister's
out in
house.
Vale.
Lives down in Casa Grande.
Matt lives out in the Vale area.
My mom is still with us.
We try to
She'll
do as
be
much as we can
95
with the Vale School District.
January.
Wow.
So
every
she's
year
still,
we kind of do a big thing for the teachers where we provide
of the big Peña
gifts
family.
for them.
So we
and
my brothers and
sponsor
sisters, we all
as
got
much as we
together
can
there
out there.
Christmas Eve, and we had dinner
so
there.
Vale
We had a really good time.
Very much a big community.
We came home
for us.
Christmas Day.
There's a lot of us that live out there. So
my wife and I, we have
that's great just to make the teachers
they're all
feel appreciated.
adults growing up with their own families,
a lot of times
and
they're forgotten.
we just
They
go.
are.
In the morning we go to one household.
But
then we go for lunch, we go to another. For dinner, we go to another.
Oh, wow.
We
I
visit
love
all of
working for a
them,
local
and
company. Like
we
we
just
talked about.
spend
I mean,
Christmas
we know
that way. That's kind of
what
been
we're
our
doing is making an
tradition for a
impact.
few years now.
As with some of the other,
we had a good
corporate
time.
companies, it's
Blessed,
kind of
blessed.
you don't know who you're.
That's awesome.
We're really
and going
working
into the new year,
that's true.
It's a lot easier to.
I guess to remind people, what Tucson Package Ship
trust
does and like how
really care about. So
they can best utilize. I guess what does the new year look like for
those people out there that
and how can people kind of utilize the services of an organization that kind of gives back?
Well, we are planning a few things on the business end of it.
Variety
we
do
have
menu of services
we're
you
going
guys
to
provide,
to have
and how can they get a hold of you if they want to utilize those services?
Already, God, I'm really making a tongue
Yeah,
twister.
I like this. I like this. I'm going to say it backwards later.
If you play this on the reel backwards,
we also do.
We'll sing Merry Christmas.
Right? Exactly. We're going to be doing the mailboxes.
Unfortunately, right now is the time for fire damage. So fire and smoke.
We're going to try and step up a little bit.
Holiday season, we always get fire jobs and smoke jobs. Right. So we work with insurance companies to do that.
Actually going out and picking.
We also have our sister company, Royalty Renovation,
packages
they
to
do
be shipped.
all our putback
And
for the water damage
you know,
stuff.
we're making some associations with some different auction
a lot of
houses and
services
some
that
different,
we provide, and the best way to get a hold of us is
that do
phone number. Our
shipping of
phone number is
small,
520-903-1200, and we can kind of
work on. So that's
dictate
one of the
which
things we're
department
going on
you
right
need.
now.
That's pretty
You
cool.
know, we're also going to
So 520-923-1200.
903-1200.
You know, we're
Say it one more time.
520-903-1200.
Yeah, there we go.
There
we go.
I got it.
Well, thank you.
That one's going to have to wait until the new
It's always a
year.
pleasure to
Top
have
secret.
Till the contract
Until we
is
get our
signed.
clearance. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, this
Nice.
is
I'm
the
ready.
guys next door.
I'll never
brought to you
make
by
it.
Billy
Ron
Rock's
will be able
Heating
to
and
know.
Plumbing. I am Pastor John McClain
So
here with the
where is
coolest
Tucson
guy
Pack
in
Ship-
Tucson,
Pack and Ship
Mr. Ron
located,
Arenas with
and,
Picture Rocks Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing.
how do they get a hold
Definitely
of
go to
you?
we are
picturerockscooling.com for more
we are
information
conveniently
about how you
located
can
on the
utilize the services of
corner of
picturerockscooling.com, and as
Irvington
well as go to
and 12th.
veteranrescuemission.org to
right
hear
in
about
that
the
little
amazing work
Mexico
that we're doing to
restaurant
help
to
homeless
Plaza,
veterans and
right
to
next to
read about
Estrella Insurance.
us living
Great
on the streets
insurance
of
Oh, yeah.
Tucson,
I heard the
locating
best.
homeless
Yeah, they do
veterans
some
walking
work down
35
there.
miles.
So
We're
yeah, you
playing
can get a
19-year-old
hold of
son
us,
and a whole bunch of
online.
70-year-old
is the easiest
women.
way to
Fun
do it.
story.
Okay.
We'll
It's
check it
gonna
out on
be,
veteranrescuemission.org, and we'll see you right after
All
the
right.
break.
Well, thank you, Will. Thank you for joining us.
All right,
Always a
welcome
pleasure.
back to the Guys
for
Next
having
Door,
me on,
brought
guys.
to you by
Yeah,
Picture
we'd
Rocks
like to
Cooling,
thank our
Heating, and
sponsors,
Plumbing.
Tucson Pack and Ship,
Yes.
Piper Family Painting, Tucson Modeling, Steamy Concepts, and Picture Rocks
You're
Cooling,
a clown.
Heating, and Plumbing.
Yeah,
Go
you
to-
should have told me when we first met
come
that
and
you
do
were
Tucson.com.
This whole time I
about
thought
the
you were
show, as well
Mr.
as
Serious, but you are
veteranrescumission.org
not
to
find out about the work that we do to help
secret's
homeless.
out. The secret's
Help
out.
the secret is out.
You're still peeling back those
And
little
for
layers
sure.
of
Did
onion.
you know
Guys
this? Did you know this guy is just a
brought
really
to
fun
you by
guy?
the one and only
This
Picture
guy's a
Rocks
riot.
Cooling,
He
Heating,
is a
and
riot.
Plumbing.
I
I
am
am
Pastor John
Well,
McClain
thank you.
of
And that
Veteran
voice that
Rescue
you hear
here
on the
with
other
the coolest
microphone is
guy
Will Pena.
in Tucson,
How you doing, Will?
Mr.
I
Ron Arenas
am
with
doing
Picture Rocks
fantastic,
Cooling,
guys. Thanks for
Picture
having me
Rocks
back.
Cooling,
Yeah.
Heating,
Yes, you
and
guys.
Plumbing.
Yeah,
you're the one who sings it on the
I'm the
commercial?
one that you-
You recognize that voice?
Yeah, I recognize
Yes,
it,
yes.
yeah.
Like I could, man, you two together. I bet you
and
were
today
allowed to
we
be left
have,
alone in the back of the class
you know,
together. A fast
Well, they'd
friend,
separate
but
us. They'd put
definitely
us in separate corners.
quickly
Well,
going to
you
the
know,
top of the
we do
list
get,
because I initially was
messages
actually
from our
introduced to
spouses.
him by one of my
We do
mentors.
have breakfast
His
together
name is
every
Dr.
Wednesday
Dan
morning.
Ranieri. He is the president and CEO of
Yeah.
La
And then we
Frontera,
got to
which
hang
is
out
one of
at
the
Interfaith
major
Community Services
social
last
service
Friday.
agency.
Oh, that was so
in
much fun.
Arizona.
That started
again?
Yeah, that started.
And
again.
when we
that
met,
was so much fun, giving out,
not only was I
produce
impressed
there
by
to the
this
community,
man's stature
to see
and
the,
apparently his ability to play basketball,
thankfulness. Is
but
that a word,
by the
Yeah,
work that
yeah.
he's
You want it
been
to be.
doing for
Yeah,
years
sure.
here in
Of
Tucson,
the
and
peoples.
certainly
Of the
this
peoples.
mission
Yeah,
that's got them on
gonna be a word you want to
recently.
see.
Of
most
helping
words in the English
kids
language were
aging out
created
of
by
foster
people
care,
ages 12 to
particularly,
15.
and why we were kind of introduced to each other.
Really?
Yeah,
using
like the new words particularly.
alternative
like the new
the
words
new
that
housing
are added to the
models to do
dictionary.
that.
The new words that
His
we don't know.
particularly
Yeah, that we
is
have
around
no
cargo
idea
containers
whatsoever
and,
Right.
until like 20 years later.
and then
we forget
cargo
start
containers,
forgetting
what I know them
everything.
as,
Yeah.
but just
Yeah.
kind of
I'm already
those
there.
using those
Yeah, I'm sorry,
those type
Will.
of
This is-
models.
this-
And
that's
most
what we do.
recently,
That's what we do now.
he
It's all
took
good.
me
It's all
to
good. I can
and
sit
showed
here
me,
for
gave me a
hours and
tour
listen to
of
you guys
the
go
one they
back
have
and forth.
completed, which is
So Will, tell
beautiful.
us a little
Yeah.
bit
Just as
about your
nice
business,
as any,
Tucson
you know,
Pack and Ship.
Yes,
house
Tucson Pack and Ship.
I've seen, particularly
we
like
are
if it's supposed to be an alternative to
greatly-
a studio
is that another
apartment,
word?
it's
Actually,
much
you
nicer.
are,
than a studio
yeah.
apartment,
Greatly,
in my opinion.
We can just make
conveniently,
up words as we go.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
And not to kind
Yeah.
of just
All right.
belabor how amazing he
Conveniently
is.
also, not
He
only greatly,
was
but
one of the
conveniently
Conveniently
located
he
on the south side
welcomed me at one of at their
12th
church
at Irvington
as one of the sites for our
right
march.
there,
So that
right
was
next
to,
day two of
another
where
group
we
of business
actually
that some cool guy owns,
slept.
Estrella
The
Insurance.
group of
I've
us
heard of
was
that
at
one, yeah.
Yeah.
handsome man,
Yeah.
Debonair
Very,
Baptist Church.
Very.
So it was.
You know, he's just
I say
very
all
smart.
that to say,
So smart. He's
welcome
brilliant.
to the show,
Yes.
Brian
Yeah,
Benz.
absolutely. I don't even
I'll
know
say the
how I
short
know we
name,
put up with
Holistic
him.
Transformation. and you can correct
It's hard.
me again
It's
because
hard, but you know, you
don't wanna
greatness
butcher it.
rubs off. So
So-
you got to take that
Oh,
chance.
yeah. First of all, John, thank you very much for the kind introduction, and
greatness would
I'll
be-
try to live up to about half of.
No, so yeah,
what
Tucson
you're
Pack and
saying.
Ship.
At least the
we,
basketball part, please.
are
Yeah.
your locally owned
The
shippers.
basketball part, I'm
We
afraid, is in the
can
rear
ship
view
UPS
mirror. But
with,
anyway,
US
holistic
mail
transformation,
service,
changing hearts,
with
minds,
FedEx,
and communities, and
you know, we do mailbox
as as we were developing this, people said, well, that's too long a name.
A notary.
I said it is, but
there, as long as we're open,
my passion and what really was driving me is our desire to to make a difference.
And this is coming into your busy season. I mean, this is the season where everyone's going to start shipping
I would put them in the
all their packages, all their Christmas gifts to their loved ones across the country.
And what I would go to say is
pants.
If someone's heart and
will come in
mind
and ship their
don't
pants
change,
all the
then
time.
you're not going to have transformation, or you're not going to have lasting transformation.
Just kind of want to get word out there.
Everything that we do.
Don't let it slip to the end. I know last year we had some people coming in on the 22nd and 23rd of December.
As John mentioned, we're taking, we call them shipping containers
to Vermont or something.
So we're taking shipping containers, and actually the ones that we're using,
Christmas in Arizona
were on the wall. And so our former governor built 3.5 miles of a wall.
So we do recommend
Arizona.
December 15th.
The federal government stepped in.
That's kind of the
cutoff date there. If you want to
point the state of
really
Arizona
ensure that it gets there. I mean, again, we can do a little bit later,
and
but
so
now
we are repurposing these. It's our opinion that
starting to get riskier.
Something that was hindering human development.
So outside of like people
something to
bringing it a little too late and not getting to the people when they want
so as
to
John
get it
said,
to them,
our target
what
audience
are some of the other mistakes
with this
you
first
see people make
community
when it comes
is
to
18 to 21 year olds aging out of the foster care system.
Well, a lot of it is they come in and they don't.
I should have probably prepped you for that beforehand because that's a lot of information to take in.
But I mean, I think
sometimes
for the most part, the kids that come out of the foster care system, they don't have anywhere to go. They're just kind of released.
They do need to check. A lot of times they come in and they're
they're released into society and they really don't know which is the next step for them to go.
You can check.
And so the sadness and what got me into it is you realize
things there that they just won't ship.
What's happening to these young people?
Back in the day,
really, what I would say through
Wile
no fault of their own.
Coyote.
So you're 5, 6, 7 years old. The state of Arizona case manager.
But you
guys
went
out with a garbage sack and says put everything you have in it, and they take you away from the people that are supposed to love you.
Right.
Because they shipped all that stuff.
Amazon put them out.
There's just tremendous amount of trauma that's experienced.
That's not right.
Some of the things
maybe that's why he never
share,
because they went out.
Almost
maybe he
50% of them by age 54 will be incarcerated. Almost 50% employed.
Hey, fantastic radio. This is some fantastic radio.
This is gold. We're getting an Emmy.
We got Acme going. We got the
so really what we have a
Wile E. Coyote.
The models to prevent
goodness, who's not going to listen to me talk?
Prevent incarceration, unemployment.
But hey, that being said, we're having a toy drive.
Let's talk about a toy drive.
Toy drive.
Each
they're at my location.
Will have their own house. It's a 320 square foot house.
Conveniently located.
You love to give tours
on 12th Avenue.
So you can reach out to me and
Irvington
Road.
And where are the toys
going? To you, and then
the toys are
the other
going
thing that
to
we're doing is so we have
Barrio.
the church you mentioned,
Miracle in the Barrio.
Baptist Church.
We give those out. This year's going to be on December 21st.
2 houses
right there
will be
on Ajo and 12
inhabited by
behind,
what we call
St.
resident
John's,
navigators.
So it's right next to Pueblo High School.
Grown-ups,
right?
And their job in life is to help rebuild relationships, community, and then
we'll be there giving it out to we'll be giving out toys to thousands of kids. Last year we had about
financial literacy,
2,400 kids show up.
Workforce
and Santa's there.
And Santa's there. We're going to have live,
school,
live
finishing high
music,
school,
some mariachis,
college,
we're going to have a
behavioral health, all the things.
So
that
and you're having
a
drop-off event at your place.
Yes, at my location. That is going to be on Saturday,
and so we're not.
December 7th,
Transformation is not trying to
3 and
provide those services. We're just trying to connect with the experts that
I've got
already
people.
exist.
I got guests coming.
Is there any state funding that's helping you out, or is this all
some of these
donation
gifts?
based?
Well, we did. Yeah, we're excited. We did receive a $10,000 grant
Never heard of it.
from Arizona Housing Coalition earlier this year, and
these guys.
the big news is we did receive a $93,000 grant from the Federal Home Loan
They're going to
Bank.
come hang out with us and collect.
They probably don't have
And we've
dates,
received
so
$5,000
that can just be the place to go.
Actually, they may be dating.
So we're churches probably are the biggest supporters, individuals, and then again the grant are big.
He smiles a lot.
We just
he smiles a lot
for $250,000.
I heard he's funny sometimes.
He's a funny guy. He's a funny guy. He's a funny guy.
Well, the only reason we actually invite him is.
And what would you say are like the biggest needs? His wife or the biggest ways that probably one of the most brilliant people I've ever met.
And you've met a lot of people, so that says a
I've
lot.
met almost everybody.
Project.
So I think as part of this $93,000 grant, we are beginning
so tell us more
a
about
mentoring
what
team,
Tucson Pack and Ship
and it actually
does
we're
outside
required to connect
shipping
with 128 16 to 17
just a reminder, we can help you ship your
foster
pants.
care.
So outside of that,
one way
shorts as well.
What else do you guys
is
do?
mentoring.
Well, we do
be part of the
things
mentoring
like
team.
passport photos.
Another way is if you have construction skills or desire.
We do notarizing.
Literally
we do
Thursday
copies.
at 2 o'clock.
We do small printing
at the
jobs,
Arizona
little
Lutheran
pamphlets,
Church
things like
on
that. We got our
115
mailbox
North
rental,
Tucson
so
Boulevard,
we
and
can
they've
receive all
donated
those Amazon
52 solar panels to us.
packages and
So we're
save
going to
them
take the
for
solar
you
panels down and move them over to our
securely,
location, which
safely,
is about
so
6
that
blocks away.
the porch
And so then as we,
Yeah,
and then obviously,
eye patch
we
and their
can't
peg
forget money.
leg. It's scary.
and
we
amazing how they can still get it.
Yeah.
Especially with a
part
hook.
of it is
You'd imagine you catch them real easily, but yeah, they're quick.
Those guys are quick.
But that is very important, not just for the people
trying to
that are
raise
shipping
that
out
and-
their packages.
But what I like to
for the
tell people
receiving
is
the packages.
2024 has
Yeah,
been
you
an
need a
amazing
secure
year.
place
Absolutely.
to get those.
I feel like I've
we
climbed
do
a
get
14,000
quite
foot
a
peak.
bit of
Now,
packages
the
in
problem
on
is
a
that I'm
daily
in
basis that we
Colorado,
hold
and
for our
in
clients,
2025 I
and
need to
come
climb
in
a
and,
16,000
Oh, wow.
peak.
They know that
So
they're going to be there.
We've come
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
far.
Particularly if you live in an
and we have so far
apartment,
to
something
go
like
with
that, I can
faith-based,
imagine that being
organization,
particularly
and
concerning.
so
Yeah,
you said God has
usually
provided, and
apartment or a dorm
and God will
Mhm.
continue to provide, is
Stuff
my
like that.
my belief.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. And how can people plug in with
And
you guys?
how
can
can
they get a hold of you?
people
Where you're
donate or
located one
people
last
get a
time?
hold of you guys if they want
Well,
to do
they
stuff?
can
So our
find us
website
conveniently.
is
greatly.
holistictransformationtucson.org.
698 West
So you can go to the
Irvington
website.
Road. That
you
is
can,
on Irvington
reach
Road.
out to me.
and
My phone number
12th
is
Avenue,
520
right next to Estrella Insurance
907
and Little Mexico Restaurant.
3763. And we'd
You can
love to
find us
connect and
online
and find
on
ways.
the web.
Depending on what your
The
interest is,
World
there's
Wide
ways we
Web.
could
Yeah,
be a part of this. And so it's really, our passion is for a citywide community to come alongside. The big vision is that we would have communities like this
That's where you can
throughout our
find us
city,
at,
throughout our
And your
state,
hours of
actually throughout the
operation?
United States.
We are Monday through Friday from
excited. I'm
9
headed up to
a.m. to
Spokane,
7
Washington.
p.m. and
after the
Saturdays from
first
9
year
a.m. to 5 p.m.
There's an interest up,
Hard workers.
there.
Yeah, long workers.
So this is almost like a pilot program.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
exactly. It's a
Fair
pilot
enough.
program.
Better
It's
you
a
than me.
laboratory. And again,
Many
we're
respects.
focused on
I
prevention.
appreciate it. Thanks,
Yeah.
Doug.
Thank you
And
for
we're
being here.
focused on
Thank you guys as always. It's been a pleasure.
transformation, hearts and minds.
That's
and
Will with Tucson
realizing
Pack
God
and
is
Ship.
actually
I'm
the
Pastor
one,
John McClain.
who does it. But
Over
we need
there,
to think
across from the
like
guy, the
development,
coolest
not
guy in
breed.
Tucson, Ron Arenas.
Thank you so
Picture
much
Rocks
for
Plumbing
coming
and
on.
Plumbing.
Well, thank you so much
This
for
is the
having me.
Guys Next Door
We'd like to
radio
thank
show.
our
Check us out on
sponsors,
YouTube,
Tucson
Facebook,
Smokey, Tucson
Instagram,
Pack and
Tiki
Ship,
Taki,
Hyper
and
Family
maybe
Savings,
Smoke
Concepts,
Screen.
and
I'm not
Picture
sure
Rocks
what else the
Heating
kids are
and
into,
Plumbing.
but check it out.
Yeah,
We'll see you next
and
week.
I hope you
God
guys
bless.
all had a good
All right,
Christmas.
this is
Have a
the
good
Guys Next
holiday
Door. I'm your
season.
host,
Take it
Ron
easy.
Arenas,
Be
with my
careful for the
co-host,
New
Pastor
Year's.
John McClain.
And God bless.
sir.
This is the Guys Next Door.
Yes,
Brought to you by
sir.
Picture
Happy
Rocks
to be
Plumbing and
back.
Plumbing. I'm
Yeah,
Pastor
you were
John
missing
McClain.
last week. We
Here
sent
with
out
the
the search
coolest guy
party.
in
I was
Tucson, Ron
missing
Arena.
you.
So many
We'll
ways.
see you next year.
But I'm
We'll be
here
back
now.
next year. Well, thank you.